Hello, welcome back everybody. If you're enjoying the series so far, leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. Today, we try and consolidate our position at the top of the table. Are we still there, first of all? If we are, we need to consolidate at the top of the table. And then we need to do some. Welcome to Be A Legend. Hello and welcome to episode 18 of To Be A Legend. My name is Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you in the Championship. First of all against Coventry City and then against Watford, also in the Championship. As you'll see, we are still top of the table. Coventry today at home is our first game, so that's what we will be endeavouring to do. Since you were last with us, transfer window is closed. We'll have a look at that in a moment, but we have played Stoke and beaten them 4 goals to 2. Ryan Green scoring a hat-trick and Morgan Rogers scoring the other one deep in injury time to really make sure of that win. It was a bit of a topsy-turvy game, if I remember rightly. We took the lead after 4 minutes through Ryan Green. They equalised through Backinson, an ex-Bristol City player, after 18 minutes. Ryan Green 1 minute later put us back in front, and there we stayed until 61 minutes when Tyrese Campbell made it 2-2. Ryan Green, having none of it, scored after 81 minutes, making it 3-2. It was a bit squeaky until Morgan Rogers popped up after 5 into deep, well, pretty much last kick of the game, really. And scoring it, making it a decent 4-2 win. Probably really wasn't quite as good as that. Then we went to the Stadium of Light. We beat Sunderland by 3 goals to 1. 2 goals again from Morgan Rogers. Joe Williams getting the opening goal after 41 minutes, a 1-0 lead. We thought we were going to take 1-0 into half-time. But Keshi Anderson from the penalty spot, getting Sunderland level at half-time. Very disappointing. But Morgan Rogers popping up. He came on as a substitute, scoring after 73 minutes and 18 minutes to get the 2 goals. At least I think he came on. Let's just check. Or did he? No, he might have actually been on. Let me check here. Is this our starting 11 or is this the 11 that finishes? I never know in this thing. Fernandez come on and Delap come on. I think this is our starting 11. So Rogers did actually start that game, but came good later on in the game and getting those 2 goals to give us a reasonably convincing 3-1 win, especially away from home. Which brings us to today's games, Coventry and Watford, and a check on that Championship table again. It keeps us 4 points in front of Norwich, 63 points from 29 games, 19 wins, 6 draws, 4 losses. Norwich in second with 29 games played, 18 won, 5 draws, 6 losses. They are on 59 points, 8 goal difference behind us. Scored the same amount of goals, but actually let in more than us on a similar sort of form as well at the moment. So we will be playing them in a future episode. Right, transfer window wise, not a lot happening. I can tell you there was a couple of in and outs. We have brought in Nathan Phillips. He has come in. He has come in from Bournemouth for £1.3 million. He's been playing in the Championship for Bournemouth so far this season, and as you'll see, has been producing a 7.18 in his Bournemouth thing. We can actually see it down here, can't we? 2 games he's played, 4 from the bench, 7.18. So that's pretty much it. It's another option in defence for us to give us a little bit of steadfast. We'd already seen Mason Burstow in. Going out, Morgan Swales has gone out on loan to Ipswich Town, a talent that we're expecting to do wonders a little bit down the line. So he's gone out to try and get a bit of game time for Ipswich, who are also, they're in League One. So they will, we'll see how he does there for the rest of the season. So that was pretty much the roundup. Nothing else happening. We couldn't bring anybody else in. We had a couple of bids that were dropped for one reason and another. So it didn't all come together. That's how it turned out. Right. Without any more to do, let's get on with the episode. And we will be playing Coventry in the first game of the episode. They're currently in 20th place. We have met them on quite a few occasions. As you will see, recent times at our place, we beat them 3-0. At their place, it's been a bit of a mediocre run, really. But 3-0, 2 3-0s and a 0-0 draw in our last 3 games at Ashton Gate against them. Let's hope we can do... excuse me. Let's hope we can do as well today. Well, apologies if you can hear a loud noise in the background. I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's absolutely hammering down with rain here as I record this. I was going to go shopping this morning before doing the recording, as I was doing this weekend's recordings for this particular series, but it absolutely started tipping it down. So I thought I'll record the first one, go shopping, and then record the second one. But it is absolutely tipping it down at the moment out there. So yes. I'm not going out there for a short while. I've just realised the curtains are all over the place. I'm sure that's not a thing. I've come to this screen before we look at the teams because, as you will see, Norwich, who are tucked in right behind us, are playing also today. It is looks like it's a bit of a catch-up today, playing Coventry, and then Norwich are playing Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are in 10th place, and Coventry, as we already know, are down in 20th place. So that is how, or what is going on today. So we'll be keeping an eye on the Norwich game. The team that is going to play Coventry for this one: Bentley in goal, Pring, Ziante, Zarate. I keep getting that wrong, don't I? Nelson, Roberts, Masengo and Williams in midfield. Rogers, Cabano, Deli Basharu, and Green continues up front. Cairns, Viner, Phillips, who is our new signing, Young Coombs, Dak, Gordon and Jenner are all on the bench for this one. And we're underway here at Ashton Gate. Coventry playing it in their usual light blue colours. And we're playing in our red and white. What was Roberts doing there? Godden gets in, and is he going to have a chance? He's going to cross it. It's cut back to O'Hare, Darbo, and it's all flicking around there. And I think they've scored. They have indeed. 5 minutes in, and we're a goal behind. It was a bit of a ping-pong-y affair around the goal there. And not good. Godden getting the cross in. O'Hare lost the opportunity. Darbo crossed it. Walker headed it against the post. Bentley dived. Of course... Walker just followed up on it, and it's this defender here, who is it? Pring, that should have really dealt with that. And I think it was Pring that was playing Walker onside. So we go a goal behind. We have a corner now. Roberts, can we get back on level terms? Oh, what is pinged around? It hit the crossbar, came back out and was cleared. Deli Basharu, Zarante, who's still up. Masengo needed to keep that one down. And goal line technology, but as I've said before, this shows us absolutely nothing. And we hope they fix that in FM23, because if they've not, then what is the point in having it there? Because you can't really tell anything. It needs to go so that it's looking down from above. The one thing I haven't tried is different camera angles on it, really. Or is there something in settings? If you know different, tell me in the comments below. Roberts with a throw in then. Deep in our own half. Nelson back to Bentley. Bentley to Zarante. Pring. Rogers gets that ball to Green. Is he going to put it away? No, he's not. He's lost his mojo right at the minute. And it's a save by the goalie. Goes out for a corner. Roberts with the corner then. Crosses it in. And the goalkeeper is being a pain in the what's-it today. As we head for the half-hour mark, Ryan Green, I'd have had him put this away. And seems to have gone off the ball just recently. Middlesbrough go one up against Norwich, which is good news from the point of view of the top of the table. Does mean that West Brom have closed the gap a little bit. Nothing else doing by half-time. We're going to need to up our ante a little bit in this second half if we're going to do. Cabano not doing the business. I brought him on in place of Dak. Maybe I should have left Dak there. We'll have a look at that at half-time. But otherwise, it's a bit of a mediocre first half. We haven't done too bad. 8 shots, 4 on target, 0.45. They've had 2 shots, only 1 on target, but 1.17 XG. We've had 57% of the possession. We need to be a bit more clinical with those chances. And we have made that one change at half-time. Cabano is off for Dak. And apart from that, we haven't really done a great deal tactical-wise. And they've changed formation now. Gone for a more defensive formation. We're not doing anything, are we? Norwich have got one back against Middlesbrough. 2-1 Middlesbrough now. And that's not good news. We're going to have to go on attack here, aren't we? Ew, this is not good, is it? Change him to a pressing forward, see if that does any good. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what to do right now. They've still only had two shots, 1 on target, and nothing doing. Not even making a headway here. With lots of chances, but nothing doing. Right, Tom Delabasharou is not having a great game. So we're going to bring Sako Jana on. And we're going to swap Jana and Green around just to see if that makes a difference. First of all, need to get a goal back. Roberts with a throw in to Green, who's now moved out to that wide place. Roberts back to Green. Green crosses it in. Jenner come on as a substitute, and I thought he was going to score, but it's gone out for a corner. Roberts, that goalkeeper, has been giving us all grief all afternoon, and it's a lovely ball in, and Jenner just swept it, tried to sweep it in, and it wasn't going. That goalkeeper is being our nemesis today. We head to the 80 minutes. Three minutes gone, nothing really doing. Let's see if we need to make a change. Morgan Roberts going to come off for Katie Gordon. I'm wondering whether Dak can't play out to the right, can he? Anybody there that can play wide. Thinking of playing 2 up top just to end this game. And we move like that. And I think we've done the 3 changes anyway. So we can't do, can we? Dak is not good out there. Katie Gordon. Messed this up somewhat, haven't I? Undo that, undo that, undo that. Katie Gordon isn't on. We'll leave Rogers there. Let's drop Dak back for excuse me. Let's drop Dak back there. Masengo's going to come off. We're going to move Jenna out there. Green up there. Green is better as the advance forward. Let's put him on a pressing forward. We'll move Masengo out there. And then what we'll do is we'll bring Gordon on for Masengo. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We just need to change this to inverted winger on this side. There we go. And we'll do the team talk. We'll point the finger. Get out there and make a difference. He's nervous. Come on, Katie. I need you to do the job. 17 shots, 7 on target, and we really should have battered them. We're going to lose this game by 1-0. And that's a bad day at the office because I'm not sure how Norwich got on in the end. And I wasn't paying attention, but 19 shots, 8 on target, 1.58 against their 2-1. They didn't do anything in that second half. All they did was shut up shop and we couldn't find a way through. Very, very disappointing, to say the least. And we've not achieved anything from that game other than dropping 3 points, which is very... Let's have a look and see how that... what difference that makes to the table. And Norwich have closed the gap to just 3 points now. They've closed that to 3 points by virtue of actually managing to scrape a draw against Middlesbrough. Something we couldn't do. They were behind by 2 goals, managed to pull it back. We couldn't do it. We basically had 84 minutes of the game to do it, and we couldn't do it. So very poor today. I'm disappointed, especially at home. Would really have expected to win that game. Right, we have 3 days down to the Watford game. We need to really do something there and away from home at that. So we're going to rest the guys for a day. And hopefully we might have, as you'll see, Luke Freeman is on the way back. He's a couple of, between 7 days and... I suggest he's on the way back, but we'll see. And also we have Schneller. Our new goalkeeper, hopefully, will be coming in as well at some point. Right. Don't think there's anything else much to say other than let's have a quick look at our recent form against Watford. Watford, bit of a mixed bunch, really. Won 1, drawn 1, lost 1. It's all square, really. We beat them 1-0 at Vicarage Road previously. They beat us 2-0 here at Ashton Gate back in March. That was last season. This season... we must be at home again. We drew 1-1 at Vicarage Road. So today I am expecting us, bearing in mind at home, a much better performance than we've just seen against Coventry. And as you come back and join us, Masengo is now injured alongside Semenyo. So we have 2 or 3 players out at the moment, which is not good news. But the team to face Watford today in this home match, Bentley in goal. Pring, Viner with Phillips, who makes his debut. Roberts on the right. Delabashiru and Williams in midfield. Rogers, Dack and Gordon are attacking midfield. Young Coombs is up front. Cairns, Zarante, Green, Delap, Ferdinand, Kongaloo and Jenner are all on the bench. And I've just realised we don't have an attacking midfield. Do we have a midfielder in there? Don't really. I'm not quite sure what happens with this team selection. I think it's because we haven't got anybody. Because of the injuries, we are struggling realistically to get the players in the right positions, which I think is why we're all jiggled around. We're going to go with that team. That's the team that's going to face Watford. Let's hope we can get something out of this game. And that certainly, I won't say play better than we did last time, but score some goals. And we're underway here at Ashton Gate. Second home game in a row. And first one wasn't up to much. And Watford come forward. Gone out wide to Gonzalez. Crosses that ball in. Bentley punches it. Gordon is underneath it and comes forward. There's quite a good run there. Young Coombs out to Roberts. Back into the path of Young Coombs, whose angle was thwarted. Roberts is there. Williams has a shot from distance. And the goalkeeper, it was such a fierce shot. The goalkeeper couldn't control it. And it's a goal. That's a bit better. 8 minutes gone and we're 1 up. And we have a bit of opposition work to do, my assistants told me. Oh, it might have just caught a slight deflection on the way through, and otherwise the goalkeeper would have been behind it, I feel sure. But I don't care if that's how we do. Roberts with the corner then. Swings it in. Phillips just pushes it wide. Could have got a goal on his debut. This long ball forward. Phillips heads it out to Roberts. Dack finds Young Coombs, who puts it away. His 4th goal of the season. It's 2-0. This is what we should have been doing against Coventry, of course, but weren't. 20 minutes on the clock. And that's better. That is much better. Young Coombs controlled it and put it away. Got 2 very good young strikers, Young Coombs and Ryan Green. Interesting to see if we actually at some point play them together. It's a question of whether he was offside, actually. And, yeah, it would be good to see them perhaps up front together at some point. And a corner from the other side. Roberts with this corner. It's flicked on and it's gone over. Not finding the target on this time or keeping it down. 40 minutes on the clock. Oh, sorry, 37 minutes on the clock. I was telling lies. Long ball in. And it's headed over the top again. Who heads it over the top? That's the question. Viner. Couldn't get above it and head it down. As we head to half time. It's been a very strong first half, I suggest. 18 shots, 6 on target, 1.07. Watford have had 1 shot, 1 on target, 0.03. We've got 58% of the possession. I want more of the same in the second half. And here we are, back underway at Ashton Gate. And good first half. Watford have got their second shot and second shot on target. Playing a bit better in this second half. Viner with a free kick. Pring. Rogers looking for Young Coombs. Didn't find him. And Watford were coming forward, but that was cut out. I'm not sure who it was cut out by. Player here, I think. Was it? Or was it? I don't know. Anyway, it's gone out wide to Roberts. Roberts finds Gordon in space. Gordon crosses it in to young Coombs. Gordon crosses it. Dak has a shot that is blocked. Otherwise, that would have been our second one. Dak to Roberts. Williams. Phillips. Viner. Viner comes forward. Marauding run. Pring to Rogers. Back to Pring. Pring to Dak. Rogers. Rogers tries to find Gordon, but it's Williams who heads it back to the goalkeeper. And a long ball forward. And, Viner has lost out to João Pedro. And it's back to Gonzalez. It's in. It's scored. And they've got one back. Oh, that was Viner making a mistake. A costly mistake at that. You can't make those mistakes against the likes of Watford. And they've not done a great deal. And Viner in the way there. And Bentley didn't see that one coming. Right. We have a free kick right now. Deli Basharu with the free kick. And the goalkeeper has pushed it away for a corner. Can we get something from the corner? Roberts with the corner on that side. Roberts swings it in. It's headed away. Young Coombs will come out to it. Viner, who made the mistake, really, for their goal. Right, Watford have lots of changes. We need to just check in. Make sure that their chances are somewhat subdued. As we head into 70 odd minutes, 75 minutes has come. We have a free kick. We'll see this free kick before our changes. Roberts with the free kick. It's headed out, and they got a chance to break out. But nobody there. Pring will tidy up. Pring, who was on cover. Williams to Roberts. Roberts marauds forward. Finds Gordon in space. Crosses it in. Nobody there. Pring. Delabasharu. Phillips. Williams. Gordon to young Coombs, who puts that one away and is an offside. It won't count. Thought we'd gone 3-1 up there. But as you'll see, as the ball is played, Gordon is in an offside position. And now we can make those changes. Morgan Rogers is tired. Right. Let's go 2 up front. We're going to bring on Ryan Green for Dak. Morgan Rogers, as I say, is tired. Liam Delap can come on that side. We'll just do those 2 changes for the moment. Ryan Green. He's okay as he's lying forward. Watford had a much better second half. Kept them contained in the first. Not so good in the second. And we've got to stop giving balls away like that. And It's Connor Roberts that gives the ball away and puts us in trouble, but Phillips is there. Roberts finds Young Coombs. Young Coombs crosses it in. Green. Ryan Green has restored parity at 3-1. And as I thought, those two might actually be doing the world a good. Together up front. And I think it might be something we try at some point or other from the outset. Young Coombs getting to it on the byline, dribbling it back, and Ryan Green putting it away. Thankfully, this looks like we have secured a win. Katie Gordon is tired. Don't think we've got anybody that we can bring on for him. We've got Sako Jana, who could play out there. We leave Katie Gordon on. Right, we're going to put Viner out for Roberts. Roberts can come off for Zarate. Zarate comes on alongside Phillips. Long ball forward. Trying to find Young Coombs again, but not there. Viner to Delap. Gordon. Gordon looking for Young. Gordon in, and then Gordon has a shot in the end. It's a little bit wide of the mark. Right, change is made. Zarate is on. And Watford are not going to come back, I don't think. Well, having said that, they have a free kick. Bentley has pulled it down, and the shot from Wallace straight at Bentley. But I think there was an offside there. And it was offside. Pring, Delabasharou. And no more goals in this one. It's all over. 26 shots, 9 on target, 2.19 on the XG, 59% possession. A 3-1 win against Watford, who score 8 shots, 6 on target, so they did very well. 0.77. And all in all, it's not a bad day at the shop. So at least 3 points from this one. Let's have a look and see what the table looks like. Oh, good news, boys and girls. Norwich have gone and lost to Sheffield United by 2-1. They didn't pull that one back after being 2 goals down again, which means that at the end of the episode, we are 6 points clear of Norwich. West Brom are now breathing down the neck of Norwich. But as it stands, top of the table here, we are 6 points clear of Norwich with that win against Watford. Oh, what could have happened if we'd picked up the 3 points against Coventry as well? We would have been a good clear 9 points clear at the top of the table. How ghouling is that? It is really, really annoying. Williams has reached his yellow card limit. He's got a 3-match ban for picking up 15 yellow cards. So we're going to miss him for 3 games now. At Stalwart out in midfield. So we'll be missing him for a little bit, unfortunately. Right, that is the end of the episode. We're going to play Sheffield United next, currently in 15th place. We're going to come back very quickly for the Cardiff-Peterborough, Cardiff being the 7-side derby. And as you may well know, Bristol City and Cardiff don't like one another. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of To Be A Legend currently released every Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, please follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideToo. Don't forget, we've come into the end of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again, one of our other series. The other series is From the Bottom to the Top. All going to culminate around about the release of FM23, which is due. We think beta versions should be around about the 25th. It's usually a couple of weeks before the full release, which 25th is 2 weeks before the 8th of November. So we're anticipating it around about there, maybe the Monday, maybe the Tuesday. We will wait and see. But in the meantime, hope you're enjoying these particular series. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's out tomorrow, Sunday, at 11 o'clock. That'll be episode 19. Until then, it's goodbye.